Question 9. A, B, and C are points on a circle with center O. We have been given two angles here. One angle BAC is 2x minus 50, and one angle BOC is x plus 62, and we've been given angle BOC as y. So, based on our diagram, us knowing that O is the center of the circle, and with the shapes that we have in play here, there are two circle theorems that are going on here. One of them is the fact that the angle at the center is going to equal twice the angle at the circumference, as follows. So that equals twice the angle at the circumference. And the other unofficial circle theorem that I like to refer to is we have two radii here, which implies that we have an isosceles triangle, so I can put a y there straight away. Okay, and it's the combination of these two circle theorems that are going to allow us to actually solve for x and solve for y. So, for the first one, the red angle being twice as big as the blue angle, I can write out 2 times the blue angle, so 2 times 2x minus 50 is going to equal x plus 62, so just to make that super clear, there's a red angle, here's the blue angle, which we need to double. And from this, we now have an equation in x that we can actually solve. So we break out the brackets, and then we get all the x's on the same side by taking away x from both sides. I can also add 100 to both sides at the same time. So just to highlight, there's our plus 100 on both sides. I'm going to take away x from both sides in terms of our rearranging. And then divide both sides by 3 will give me 54 degrees for x. So that's one out of the two solved. Although actually the question is just asking us for y, so now we've got to use the fact that we know that this is a triangle, an isosceles triangle. The isosceles bit's already done by identifying that this is y. So now the triangle bit, all three of these angles have to add up to 180. So you could just say, well, look, I know what x is now, so let's just figure out what this is first. So that's probably the more logical thing to do. Add them together, we get 116 degrees. And then in order to figure out what y is, we're going to, in no particular order, it doesn't matter how you do this, I'm going to do it as 180, take away that 116 and then half it. Or you could write 2y equals 180 minus 16, or you could write it as y plus 116 equals 180. However many steps you need, you do what you're comfortable with. And then from this, you end up with 32 degrees is going to be the size of angle y. No reasons needed to be given here, so we are done.